I'm Jeanette Smith, native of Tampa, Florida, Old West Tampa to be exact. I grew up the youngest of 6 children. My family didn't have much. We grew up in a small frame house, but my parents always taught us 2 things: to keep God first and to do well in our education. And so I went to Howard University in Washington, D.C., and after I met my husband and we had our son, we decided to move back to our village. And when we moved back, I asked my family members, where should we enroll him? And time after time, they all said Rosa Valdez Early Learning Center. Generations of my cousins have gone through Rosa Valdez, and so I was very comfortable. And when I visited the school, I loved what I saw. I loved the teachers, the diversity, the curriculum, the fact that they included Christian principles. But it was on May 15th, 2019, 3 o'clock in the morning, that our lives changed. We were sleeping and woke up to banging at the door. My husband ran to the front, and it was our neighbors telling us to get up and get out because our apartment was on fire. And so he grabbed the baby and we ran out wearing nothing but our pajamas, no shoes on our feet, and we stood out there watching our apartment burn. At that time, I thought there's only a couple things we can do. We can pray, and then I thought we should keep education first. And so at around 6 o'clock that morning, I called Rosa Valdez Early Learning Center to tell them that my son would be running a little late. And when they found out that we were the family that was in the fire that they had heard about on the news that morning, when I arrived to the school, I couldn't expect what was there. The foyer was full of diapers and wipes and clothes and baby toys and dishes and books and just the little things that we had just lost hours before. And I was just so grateful that this ministry in such a short time pulled together to support our family, to get the support from the community, from members at Hyde Park United Methodist Church who donated to us with never even meeting us. And so I was really moved and touched, and even weeks and days after that day, I continued to receive calls from Cornerstone Family Ministries because donations kept pouring in. Monetary donations helped us continue to keep our child enrolled at Rosa Valdez that would go towards his tuition. And so after meeting Kathy Stone, who's their executive director, she learned about my story and I learned about hers, and she offered me a position. So now I am proud to serve as the Director of Community Engagement and Outreach for Cornerstone Family Ministries. It's a full circle moment. This ministry supported and really mentored my son, and now I'm in a position to support them and to serve as a mentor to so many of the families and children that they touch. So I'm very appreciative to Cornerstone Family Ministries, their supporters, and to everyone at Hyde Park United Methodist Church that supported us along the way.